Hey guys, Teov001 here, and this is part 2 of the Let's Build the EMS 10 Zudah. Today we'll be covering the arms and the waist. For the sake of time, I've already gone ahead and built the right arm, as you can see here. Alright, so let's actually get into the build. Right off the bat, I am going to be building the shield to go along with the arm to it. First off, got to grab these two black parts here. Now they have to go together in a specific way. I just have to look at the manual. Alright, so this goes down over here. Or is it the other way? Oh yeah. Now when you put this on here, you're supposed to hear a click. That goes along with the gimmick. Oh, sorry, I wasn't in view. Putting this part on here, when you put it down over, you're supposed to hear a click. Now I pushed it all the way through. It's supposed to rest on there like that. Alright, next the cap for the shoulder. There we go. Lay that down right there. Next. Wait a minute. Of course. This is the left shoulder. I'm supposed to put the part for mounting the shield on here. Now this part is supposed to go like this. And now I put the cap on. Line up with the grooves. And this is swing freely until I actually start putting on the shoulder unit. Alright. So I take the shoulder unit and place this here. It's actually not lined up correctly. This is supposed to... Sorry about this, guys. I don't know why this isn't lining up the way it should be. There we go. It's a fairly odd and specific way that it has to line up because of the grooves right here. I know that's kind of hard to see, but right there, there's grooves on this black part right here that have to line up, damn it, right here. There you go. Alright. Now, lay that aside. And for the actual shoulder mount part, this little tiny piece here with polycap. That goes right there. Alright. And that plugs in right here. So there we go. Plug in there. Sorry, I keep referring to the manual. There we go. And here's the part for the shoulder unit. Oh. Okay. I didn't have to put all quite together. I wasn't very fond of that clicking noise. Alright. There we go. Moving on, take this round piece right here. And that slides over the square. Okay, now we move on to the forearms. Wrong side. Alright. Supposed to line this up here. There's a groove on the polycap. There we go. And the polycap that goes in the forearm. Okay. It's good to put on the other side. When putting the other arm together, I had a little bit of trouble with the seam line because the polycaps weren't fitting quite well in. I'm not having any problems with this one. Now, these little black pieces go into the forearm. I like how these little pieces give a bit of color separation. Alright. So now, take this small piece, actually put it over the polycap. And moving up to the shoulder again, and take this rounded piece and stick it on there. And put these two parts together. And more or less we have the left arm assembled. Do the hand now just for the aesthetic look. Complete the arm. Alright. And here we go. Left arm of the EMS 10 Zudah. Now really quickly, flip the page to the manual and put together the shield. Now these flattened parts are supposed to be down when you flip the spikes back. So there we go. It's that for that right now. Oh, the handle. By the look of it, this is just held in by some amount of friction. I'm not sure how that's going to hold up over time. But I don't really play with my kit, so it should be alright. Flat side down. And this little piece goes over the polycap. Put the shield together. Okay. And we have the shield assembled. I'll put that on the arm. Oh. And there's the arm and the shield. Now, very quickly, just moving on to the waist. Supposed to start off with the middle of the waist first, placing in the polycaps. It's a very awkward area. Alright. Now, little black piece. It slides in here. It's actually the mount for the action base. I'm going to actually put that up on one of my action bases later, because I'm going to finish off the entire build today, I believe. Alright, so the back skirt and this part put together. I'm supposed to take this part here, this little tiny part, and put it into the back skirt. Now, it looks to be like it's actually, I guess if this was more than the high grade, probably master grade, this would be a latch that would open up and you'd be able to store an accessory on it. But for now, it's just an awkward looking edge jutting out from the back skirt. Now, I'll put the plug in for the action base and set that down. Now, for the side skirts, these are actually pretty unique. They go on the sides very differently. Well, not very differently, but the way you tell them apart is, I'll just zoom in here. Hopefully that'll focus. If you could see that detail etched in right down here, that actually says R3 and R2 and on the very end R4. It's the same on the other side, but obviously it says L. I realized this episode I'm just doing a lot of yammering and being very awkward. I don't know why. I shouldn't really be like this. Anyway, I noticed a lot of people with this kit, they didn't, you are able to separate the side skirts, even though it doesn't look like it, or the front skirts I mean. But there's a little tab running across the line, the part in the middle, and on the inside here where they attach, there's a groove for them, so it's very easy to separate, and there shouldn't be any problem whatsoever of them falling out. So I guess if there are any other modelers out there are comfortable cutting these pieces in half, they could have more articulation on the kit. Okay, that's good. Alright. Well, plug this in. And that's the waist unit for the EMS 10 Zudah done. So far we have the left, right, chest, head and waist unit done. So in the next part, guys, I'm going to be doing the legs and the accessories, and in the fourth video will be final assembly.